Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to another episode of the Bombers Club. We're gonna do something a little different today that I think you guys are really gonna enjoy. It's our own play on the game H.O.R.S.E from basketball. So the word is gonna be F.O.R.E, F-O-R-E. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick shots with certain parameters. And if you can fulfill those parameters, you avoid getting a letter. I think it's gonna be really fun, really cool idea. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let us know what you guys want to see in the comments because we're doing our best to serve you guys. So without further ado, let's get into it. So we're on the 13th hole of the Cape Club, 335 yards. The parameters of this, you have to hit the green to avoid getting the letter. If you miss the green in any way, shape, or form, you get a letter. So that's how this is gonna work. Pretty tough stakes to be in, but we're not here to just hit easy shots. We want to hit the tough shots.
I'm gonna have to hit a poke. These guys can, they can miss it and still get it there. This is right at it. The question is, do I have enough gas? This one's coming like landing straight down. It might come up a little short. It came up short.
Dude, you had the line.
There's the line. Yeah, I spun it. It almost probably went backwards a couple yards.
That was a good swing. I mean, like you said, Bobby hit one right at it. Because there's distance control here too. So it's 335. I think it's a little uphill. It's probably playing 340. But you can't run it through. You got to hit it on the green and stop it. You're not going to run it up there. So it's got to land on the green and hold the green. Let alone the fact that you have to hit it straight. So, ooh, this one's a good ball. This one's coming down the left side.
This one's gonna be on the green. This one's fighting back just a little bit, landing right about now. Boom. Left side of the green. It's on just barely, but it looks like he's on. Nice shot.
All right, he avoided a letter. That's a heck of a letter avoid right there.
We wish Kyle would have lied and said it was like 355 yards, but it's 335, and we're slightly fighting a headwind in across left to right. So the hardest wind in long drive to hit in is a left to right wind.
Come back.
Ooh, this one's starting out right. This one's not gonna stay on the grid. Or whatever, on drive terms, grid. This one's not gonna make it, but Bobby's on, I think. Good shot there, cowboy.
Good try, man.
I'm trying to really hard. Hey, you know what?
Next time we'll set it closer to 325 so Bobby can get there. It was probably a little bit unfair of us to make him have to, you know, swing that hard. He's an old man.
Bobby, who beat you at the championships last year?
So yeah, if you haven't already heard at this point, he did beat me by 1 yard at the World Championships last year.
When it matters.
He yelled at one. He never yells at it. He loved it. And I think I called mine.
That one came back at 314. The other one went 356, the one that I did.
Yeah, you went like 314, 356 outlier, and all mine were like between 350 and 355. But
moral of the story is that he lost.
Doesn't do you any good.
He lost.
I lost. He's better than me at long drive, and forever he will hold that over my head, and we may never ever compete on the grid again. We might, but we might not. So, you know, he's got that. But you know what? I'll let him have that. I'll let you have that one thing, because without it, that actually kind of hurt. Ow.
Sorry.
All right, so my ball ended up on the green. It was 335 to the front, uphill. So it's probably playing about 340 to 345. But I'm just impressed with the fact that I hit it straight. You know, because there's not a whole lot of margin for error. Hitting a green from this distance is equivalent to hitting essentially a super tight fairway. So no letters for me. Kyle and Bobby each have an F. So off to a little bit of an early lead here. Let's see if we can keep it going.
All right, guys, so now we're in the side of hole 13 in the Mulch. It's a pretty cool little area. I like it because it's not super clustered together with all these bushes, so you have a decent chance of having a shot. And in that case, that's what we have right here. So the way this one's gonna work, close to the pin will avoid getting a letter. If you hole out, you have a letter taken back. So there's something to play for regardless. So see who comes out on top and avoids getting a letter.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm just gonna play this like a bunker shot. Use some speed through it, catch a little fat. I'm gonna try to put some spin on it though. I don't want to really have it run up there. I want it to bite.
That wasn't that bad.
I caught it really, really fat. That's not gonna be the closest, I can tell you that right now. That's gonna be a letter.
It's not as bad as he thinks it is. You know what? I'm gonna do the absolute opposite of what Bobby Ray just did. I'm just gonna like chip it. I'm gonna try to hit it a little bit off the toe.
Well, I landed in the
Sit.
top of the slope. Okay.
Not too bad. And I'll take that.
That's it. Man,
I'll take the W. So after watching Bobby Ray just take a massive hack like he was hitting out of a bunker, I took a different approach to try to hit it a little bit off the toe and just try to catch it clean. And I know that I wasn't, 3 feet. I'm not a professional long driver, but I would take 12 feet from there, especially if you saw Bobby's ball like kind of hit this slope and rolled down. So I just wanted to make sure that I actually got it to the hole.
All right, guys, so we're on to the next hole, hole 14, 140-yard par 3. We're gonna make these a little interesting. We all have hit 4 irons. Closest to the pin, doesn't matter if you're on the green. We'll avoid getting a letter. If you're one of the two that's furthest away, you get a letter. That's how it's gonna work. So they both have Fs, I have FO.
There's like a couple of hills or mounds right there, so I can't literally roll it up, because if I try to roll it up, it's gonna go into the marsh. So do I hit a big turbo cut where I just try to go this way? I think I'm gonna do it just for fun. Let me aim out. I'm gonna do the Mac Busher right here. Just aim way out left and hit a big turbo cut. Oh, that's too much cut. I need to practice that shot a little.
Fun to watch though. You slice that thing high.
Hey, it's fun to watch. That's
60 yards. All right, so we got 140 yards, got a 4 iron here. That's the rule, have to hit a 4 iron. So I'm gonna just try to hit a little punchy spinner. Ideally it'll land short of the green, maybe 5 to 10 feet short, and hop up and stop.
Get down. It's not bad at all.
That thing checked up quick.
That's really good.
Not bad. If I had carried that about 10 yards shorter, it might have gone in the hole. I'll take it. So Kyle's got to hit a pretty good shot here to get inside that.
All right, I'm taking a slightly different approach to both. I'm gonna put the ball way up in my stance so that I catch the ball swinging left, so that it'll start left. And I'm gonna open the blade so it starts left with a fade and a lot of spin. So I'm gonna basically artificially add loft to this 4 iron. It adds in a ton of variables, so you have to match them up perfectly, but I think it's my best chance. Honestly, that was definitely the way I should have gone. I just left it open a little bit. That was pin high though. I really didn't think there was any chance when I looked, but dude, it is completely pin high. It's like
nail biter. So I hit mine right at the pin, but I carried it just a little bit too far, and Kyle's distance was perfect, but the wind kind of caught it and he cut it over to the right.
Dude, that's gonna be close.
His distance and my line is probably in the hole, but it just goes to show you pin high is important. That's why Tiger Woods always likes to be pin high. What was Kyle's?
20.
19? Got him by a step.
That just goes to show how important it is to be pin high. I was really far right, and Bobby had a good line, but mine was pin high, his was long, and it was within 3 feet. So I have F.O.R.E, Bobby Bradley has F.O., and Bobby has F. So I'm got 1 life left. All right, guys, so a pretty simple one here. 135, pins in the front, closest to the pin avoids getting a letter. So in other words, I need to be close to the pin to stay in this game.
So that's sitting at 135 right now?
Yeah. What are you gonna hit?
I'm gonna hit a 50-degree wedge. It should be a stock 50 for me as long as I release it. As long as I don't kind of chicken wing this left elbow, 50 degrees should be a perfect 135 club here in Florida. Another thing for you guys to remember is we're playing in Florida right now.
It's humid.
The ball goes shorter here than probably almost anywhere else in the country because it's so humid and we're at sea level. So all of our yardages here are gonna be about as short as we're gonna hit our clubs. It is warm though, and that helps the ball fly far.
This looks pretty darn good right here. This is all over it. Wow, that wind just shot it down, man. That's crazy. Yeah, that wind
was too spinny, too much spin, landed short, spun back. It's not gonna get it done.
Yep. Oh, I pulled it. Nice shot there, Bob. All right, geez.
Stay in the game here, make this thing interesting.
I'm gonna go with a nice little flighted wedge here. I think there's still a little bit of a gust up there, so. I'm out. Up to them now, so. We'll see who's gonna win. Let me know in the comments, because I certainly suck, so.
My favorite version of Kyle is self-deprecating Kyle. It's just funny when he goes off on himself. I don't know why. Because he's obviously really good at what he does, so anytime, he's hard on himself, it's kind of refreshing, to be honest with you, because he's so good at long drive. It's like, oh yeah, he's human. Sometimes I forget he's human.
All right, we're on hole number 16. Robert Ray has F, I have F.O.R.E. Since we're notorious for having a terrible short game, we might as well just hit a couple.
Let's give it a shot.
Yeah, we're gonna give it a shot out of the bunker and see if we can at least get a par from the bunker. Maybe
Closest,
even get a birdie.
Closest to doesn't get a letter. Furthest away gets a letter. So
you know what? Let's play it out. Let's play this one out.
With a wedge.
Yeah, no. Let's play it out with a wedge.
Yeah,
All right,
so
done.
you get this
All right.
club.
All right.
Lowest score does not get a letter. So if I beat him here, he's done. He's down to his last letter.
I hope he skulls this one into the houses. Come on, just do it for television. More TV time. That was pretty good right there. He came to play today.
You know why I like bunkers? I like bunkers because there's actually a little bit of margin for error, which I need around the greens because I got hands of brick. If you chunk them, you take spin off and they'll run out. If you pick them a little too clean, they'll spin. So you got a little bit of margin for error. Like that was a chunk and run, so that's gonna run out for him. Good shot.
All right, I'll take it. Long driver is looking like we got a little bit of a short game. I'm gonna putt with my glove on. All right. It's gonna be interesting here. Oh God, that was so bad. Robert Ray for the win.
This is for the win here. God knows what this is gonna do.
I mean, I shanked mine dead right. Nice putt, man. Good game. There we go. It was an honor and a privilege. Good job, buddy.
Who would have thought?
A 6'4", 235-pound man with a mullet.
All right, so I took down the world champ over there, Kyle Berkshire. Took down Bobby Bradley. Got a little lucky along the way. Hit some fun, interesting shots. I will say that shot I hit from 340 to start it out kind of set the tone. So the first ever game of 4 goes my way. Like I said, got a little lucky, but you know, it's 1 to 0 to 0. So I'm gonna keep track. I know who's winning this thing.
God bless America.